I see you cannot manage without me for a moment, Arisen.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
A device of fascinating
I fear I've disappointed you, Arisen.
We must endeavour to watch each other's backs.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me.
Beg pardon if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No question.
I have no issue falling asleep.
Shall we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Off we go.
Then, shall we get underway?
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then? Always a pleasure.
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new...
It's been a hard day.
Living's hard.
What is it? Has something happened? You ought at least rest for the evening. Only don't go rushing off of...
It's been a hard day.
It's no easy thing. Make as a soldier.
Oh, very well. Back to your side I go.
Well now. I'm a lucky man.
Thought I was waiting here for naught. But when someone finally does come along, 'tis you. I've always wanted a real fight with you. One on one. Here's my chance. You're not holding back on me, are you, Sir Arisen?
Tis Sir Ragnall, Master. We've not heard a whisper of romance.
It was a rotten life. I'm not sorry to see it end. At least I went out fighting.
You've bested Sir Ragnall, Master. An incomparable feat. But we cannot revel in your triumph. We must press on.
It is as you say.
This rumour has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we...
Dragon, heed my call. Your will is mine to command. Curses. This arrival of the true Risen is most inopportune. Sovereign of Vermin, the ritual must not be disturbed. Let not the Arisen approach. You can manage that, I trust.
At last, we may confront the pretender to your title, Master. I hope the tide is peace.
You weren't expecting mercy.
Your efforts are for naught, Arisen. Now, simply watch as this world's hollow and fruitless order is remade by my hand. The ritual is complete. The dragon comes. Behold! The Royce Dragon! By my power, the Dogma of Dragons is unmade. You could ne'er understand, Arisen. We must all be freed from the vulgar order wherein the dragon's existence determines all.
Greetings, Arisen. Hast thou summoned the resolution to face me? Then answer me this. Why dost thou fight? Is it to reclaim thy flesh, thy stolen heart? Or is it to reclaim thy throne? I offer thee a choice. Grant unto me this life in my claws, and be gone from this place. Or stand and fight. Pitiable Arisen. The time for thou to make thy choice is come. Show me the path thou wouldst walk. Go, and thou shalt live to claim thy coveted throne. Fight and thy life is forfeit. Thou wilt face the dragon's dogma. The decision is thine to make. Wilt thou prove thy subservience and face me? Or wilt thou instead seek glorious escape? Intriguing. This then is thy will. Our parley is done. We must fulfill our charges. I, as the dragon, and thou as the Arisen. Climb upon me. We shall depart for our true battlefield. Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into it save chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no simple matter. The world shall not change with my death, nor shall it change with thine. Consider this. What is thou came to be? How have the once closed paths before we come to be cleared? Think well, Elisa. I will know thine answer through the strength of thy will. Thou shalt cut a swathe through the false benevolence enshrouding this world. Arisen. Pitiable soul tossed by the winds of fate. must decide a victor, and in so doing, form a link in the chain that bindeth this wheel. Tell me, Arisen, what is thy desire? Is it to slay the dragon, thereby living darkness? Seek conflict with a mighty foe.
I'll give you more than a blister. Time your dodge well.
Arisen, dost thou realize thy wonder? Even our battle here was proved.
Leave this to me. I'll distract it.
And if thou hast yet deceived then thou art a fool.
That means being within range of his wall. Beware!
He can't like that! Strike now!
Ah,
From our foes.
There is no turning back on the path of ruin.
time for us to meet our fated foe on the field of battle.
Now thou wilt witness my true strength. You are
Leave this to me. I'll distract it.
Thy will alone doth the world form a ring, an unending cycle. All is preordained, even my death at thine hands. Yet perhaps thy will is great enough to put an end to it.
Why do you pursue me, Arisen? You have fulfilled your charge. Are you not satisfied? Seek you greater status? Perhaps to rule the world entire? If this power you desire, you need merely spy out the path.
The choice is thine, Arisen. By thy will alone can the course of the winners of fate be altered.
You would still resist your fate. Understand you the folly of such a decision. Even the beating of your reclaimed heart was born of the great will of this world. Yet you would abandon it. Everything in this world, all that you have come to know as reality, is the creation of the Great Will. Should that will be lost, no mortal being could survive. However, if regret yet assails your spirit, then perhaps you should reaffirm your choice. Witness with your own eyes, or through the eyes of another, the fate of this world.
Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into it save chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no simple matter.
No, stay away.
Pray. Turn back.
Leave now, while you can.
You have strayed, Whisper. And for what? Lest you forget. You have a world where you belong. There, you are to fell the great evil in your path and rule the people as their sovereign. For that is who you are. And it is my wish that you should live out that life of purpose. The time has come for you to return. Go. My children shall see you there safely.
Let us go home. Together.
To a world under your rightful rule.
To a world all your own.
This is your will? Then behold, a world unmerciful, bereft with benevolent hands and eyes. You find it strange. But this is your world. The world to which you longed to return. Alas, if only you had chosen to become sovereign. At the end of your travails, you could have ruled over these lands in perpetual peace. Yet that world of limitless possibilities has ended. You stand now upon its remains. The vestiges of a world that could have been so much more. Innumerable wills have served to deliver this world from extinction time and time again. You alone have refused to carry out that great purpose. What you see before you is the consequence of your apathy. Behold.